Hello, welcome to my channel. I have a message in my mind that came up this morning whenever I was meditating, and it was about an energy of family, jealous family. And this is an unusual thing, you know, jealous family, as far as the way the energy is flowing, because usually I feel repulsed by that energy when I think about it, but today it hit a little different. It was more so along the lines of these people are for you. These people are for you, but they are running a program in their mind that causes them to believe that there are certain things that are just not available, or certain experiences that are just not available to certain people. And they believe your family to be the people that are supposed to not get these experiences. So like for people who live their best life, right? They are living a life of financial freedom. They might work from home. They might have money that comes in their sleep. Your family feels as if these experiences are not experiences that should be for you guys. So just the simple fact that you are having these experiences has caused them, or that you are working towards these experiences, is causing your family to develop, or I don't know if it's your family, but that's just the way I'm seeing it. It may be your family, it may be coworkers, it may be people that you frequent, whatever the case may be, but there is an energy around you that is feeling that way. Like, well, we don't go on boats. We don't go on planes. We go to work for our money. We sit home and complain about the system and the politics, and that's what we do. We vote this way. It's like I'm seeing like this stern energy. We vote, our family votes this way. Our family does things this way. But looking at the history of things, you're seeing that the family, the way that your family has been doing things, or the way that the people around you have been doing things, it doesn't benefit you guys in the way that you feel that it should. And so because you are like a pioneer, you innovate, you move things forward, you change things, you see things differently. Because you're that person, it is making your family or the people around you feel very uncomfortable. And for very specifically, one person, or whomever this may be for, you may have recently shared with someone something that you wanted to do for someone else, or something that you wanted to do. Did you hear that owl? It's giving shadow energy. It's giving keep it to yourself. That's what it's giving. Because, yeah, that owl is really close. But it's giving keep the message, keep the news to yourself. Okay. Keep it to yourself. This owl is co-signing, like, to keep it to yourself. So anyway, unfortunately, when you shared what you wanted to do, or what you wanted to do for someone, or what you wanted to do, it really upset the person that you told, because the person that you told started looking at your money. Okay, they started looking at your money like, well, if they can do that for this person, or if they can spend that on that project, then they ought to pay my bills. They ought to do this for me. They could give me that. They could give me that $5,000. They see me over here needing $5,000. And I'm hearing it in like a Respucia voice, like I'm hearing it like under like a very manipulative energy, but you're very close to this person or this family member. You're close to them. And the issue with this person is that it's like the spiritual test for you is that you need to learn how to set boundaries, healthy boundaries with the people that you love and move forward with the projects that you have. That is the challenge set for you, because it's almost, I'm hearing that old gospel song, I'll go if I have to go by myself. And it's almost as if the divine is about to put you on in a test, right? Where you're trying to figure out, how are you going to be obedient? That's the question. Are you going to be obedient to what you have promised the Most High? Because it's something that you have to do that has set you apart from even your family. And so at this moment in time, you feel very alone. You feel isolated, and it's not by your own hand and by your own doing. And it's because this is part of the plan. You have to go through this aloneness, so to speak, in order for you to decide, or in order for you to, it's almost like the experience within itself is going to upgrade you. Like, do you remember that? Am I seeing it wrong or what? Like, it was a part in The Incredibles. Yeah, that movie, The Incredibles. It was a part in The Incredibles where old girl was showing Mrs. Incredible the baby suit. And she was showing the baby suit can do this, it can do this, it's fire resistant and all that, showing her suit, like it can stretch, it can do that. It's like I'm seeing that, because that's the type of energy that I'm seeing with this spiritual test. Like, you're going to have to go through these things. You're going to have to stretch your mind. You're going to have to withstand the flame of the fire. You're going to have to be able to know when to be quiet and when to, like, you're going to have to go through this, like, it's the test. You've been at school, right? And now you're going through the test. Because what makes this test very difficult is that these people who are jealous or are feeling this resentment towards you, these people actually love you and care about you. These people are not people that are out doing spell work on you. It's just that they have a terrible program running. And so your test becomes, how can you keep your focus on the prize, keep your eye on the prize, while you have your loving family and friends kind of trying to hold you back. And they don't even realize that they're trying to hold you back. They just are. Oh, Lord, thank you so much for this message. Thank you for allowing the viewer to find this message at the time that is divinely orchestrated by you. Thank you for giving the viewer comfort, not only the knowledge, the hurtful part, but give them something that will help them to overcome this problem, God. Thank you so much, Most High, my Divine Mother and Father. Thank you for your messages, your love, your care, and your concern. So it is, Ashe. The first deck that came to mind was this one. And but I started getting pulled to another deck. So let's just be obedient and go with first, and then we'll go with the next. What are the messages you have? Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Yes, that's exactly what I'm getting. I'm gathering. It's like these people in your family, they lack empathy of what you're saying because it's too different, of what you're trying to do because it's too different. This amount of money that you want to spend, or that you're hoping to get to spend, is it's gonna cause growth, right? I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness, but because you're in an environment around people that do not feel this way, they're not open to seeing your side. It's because it's based in fear. It's based in fear because they have never experienced anything other than what they're experiencing. Yes, it's coming from the way they feel about themselves. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And indecision is in reverse. And success. So it's like with indecision being in reverse, you already have made up your mind. You already know what you want to do. And I kind of feel like you should go ahead and do it, but we'll get clarity on this. So I'll set this right here. And then success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So you may be focused more on monetary, financial gain, the change of the 3D circumstances, and your family or your friends, the ones who don't want you to make that, to do that thing, or the decisions that you are trying to make or that you've decided to make, it's triggering them. Like you may have decided, let's just say for instance, your family is used to living in apartments or rental properties, and they have their reasons for doing that. And then you jump up after a generation of renters and you say, well, I'm going to buy a house, and not only am I going to buy a house, but I'm going to buy a mansion. And your family is kind of laughing like, yes, okay, well, you go ahead and do it. But when they see you actually making the steps and they can see that it's actually something that could be a possibility, it starts to trigger the program of no within them. And so they have started to feel like, well, if you could spend that on this, then you should do this. And they are trying to persuade you to do something else, even though you have the power. You might have the power in this direction, but they have the power of persuasion. They have the gift of gab. They might be just the person who is looked at as being the family leader or the one who's in charge. And they see that if you make this decision, that's going to make you a leader. And even though they might not realize that they're feeling this way, they might feel that makes them replaceable, but it doesn't. Just because you're able to lead in this direction doesn't mean that this other person is no longer a leader. You could just be in a family full of leaders who have different ways of seeing things. And because of that, you're just not able to, or you guys haven't figured out a way to move forward because there's so many leaders in the family. Let's see. Thank you, God, for your messages. Show me what the viewer needs to see. Write down your dreams. So it's like the divine is asking you to get like really serious about this plan that you have. I feel this way. Before we go any further, what is going on with this plan, God? Like, what is going on with this plan, Lord? The indecision in reverse for the viewer. What do you want the viewer to know? What do you want the viewer to know about this plan, this indecision? What would be helpful to them? So we've got bad investment, and we also have job ending, savings, living well. So, okay, this is becoming very clear. So the indecision is around the idea that it's like, what if they are right? You know, what if they are right? And that's why you're being directed to write down your dreams, because it's like, don't begrudge what the other person is saying or what the people are saying just because it goes against what you want. You know, really listen to them and what they're saying and try to figure out, like, is this truly what I need to be doing, or is there any validity to what they are saying? These songs came out in the last reading. Superstar, Lost Generation. Yeah, you're not a bad person for speaking up for yourself. You by Kendrick Lamar. There's Better. Love by Music. Oh, Mango Tree. Now this is a big energy, Mango Tree. Because Mango Tree is the energy of people wanting your fruit. It's like nobody really wants to plant the tree, nobody wants to nurture the tree, nobody wants to nurture the seed, no, but when the mangoes start coming from the tree, that's when everybody's coming. And so because of that, it's almost saying like you need to protect your fruit, try something new. The number 13, again, symbolizing a death renewal type energy. Trust your intuition. You can depend on this. Take heed to your spiritual guidance. Yes. I complete task. New keys, new doors. It's okay to block people. You might have to block these people out for a moment, okay? Divine Mother and Father, show me what this investment. So there is action that needs to be taken with this Ace of Wands here. The Knight of Pentacles. It could be slow movement. It might be even smart for it to be slow, okay? There is a lot of worry around this decision because this is a huge decision. King of Cups and Three of Wands, all right? But look at this. The energy that is going to ensure your success is that you do not begin to hold a grudge against these family members that you know for sure they love you. That is going to be kind of like the energy that protects this journey, this passage. You have to move forward in what it is that you want to do, but without disrespecting them and without disrespecting the divine Most High God that is flowing through you. Okay, because you're with love in your heart and a plan in your pocket, you're getting ready to move forward. And look at this, the Nine of Swords, this owl here at the window, and it's telling you to keep a lot of things to yourself, but know who to talk to. Okay, so you've already spoken with these people who are kind of in your family who are kind of against what it is that you're wanting to do. So now you need to seek out different counsel, someone who can possibly help to guide you as you're going through, because you are going to see growth from this situation. Am I hearing that right? Are they going to see growth from this situation? Yes, you're going to develop money skills. You know, you're going to find an investor. You're self-made. You're going to recreate a sense of self-esteem and a sense of self for your family as soon as this thing is done. Like Four of Wands down here, this is not just your own success and happiness. This isn't giving Nine of Pentacles. This is really giving, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. Four of Wands, but it's going to take your mind to be very strong in this moment of solitude, and you're almost feeling ostracized, to be honest. But this is going to be a lucky break for you. Maybe you might need to talk to a lawyer. You might need to speak with a lawyer or something of that nature about your plans, just to make sure that you are covered. I'm seeing like go through all the legalities of what it is that you need to do. I had the deck upside down, so that was an upright card. Home. Your household situation is improving. Okay, here we go again with this Four of Wands. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change of the occupants. I'm hearing a healthy change in your mind. Don't back down. Keep standing up for what you believe is right. Okay, I feel like What do you have for the viewer, God? There's also a young child in your family who is watching this take place. And whatever the outcome of this is going to affect this child and how they think about making money, how they think about the quality of life. Okay? They're watching you. But I'm seeing that, let's see, you're going to take this leap of faith, right? You are going to take this leap of faith. And it's like the child is rooting you on, like, go now, do it. I can't wait to see you do this. All right. Definitely you are more sensitive by what's going on. You may be this child's mother or sister, okay? There's a close family vibration that's going on here. You are independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So yeah, I'll go if I have to go by myself. It's going to be lots of time that you end up having to spend alone. But the meditation is going to help you see things more clearly, okay? Avoid harsh relationships, environments, and situations. And that harsh relationship is your desire. It's not the person, the family member that is kind of not liking what you're doing. It's not their problem, okay, to make you feel better. It's not their responsibility to make you feel better. But what's going on is that it is you're in control of needing to understand that certain situations and people, even if you love them and they love you too, these people should not be, the one that you're looking to for assistance. They just shouldn't be. Okay? Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. I'm loving this. And if you still don't feel recharged, if you're feeling like, I don't really know what to do, go to a river and sit there. That's what I'm hearing. Like, go to a river and sit there. Go to a lake and sit there. But the body of water, you can go to any body of water, but the body of water that's really coming to me is a river. Like, you need to be by moving water. So maybe the ocean or a body of water that moves, okay? That's the first one that came to me. Any more advice for the viewer, Most High God? Your prayers are being answered, okay? It says here, your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will soon come, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. They are coming. That's the quiet time. That's required in order for you to hear that. And then once the answers start coming in, you are being called to pay attention. Like, don't be so focused and distracted on why you're not getting the support from your family and friends or whomever, because that's going to distract you from the answers you need. Because it says, recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. That's super dope. Any more messages, God, for... You're ready for more. You see, like, they're not. You're ready for more and they are not. For whatever reason, it's the program that's running in them. It's so different from the program that's running in you. You're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now's the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. Now's the time. Write things down so you have a clear idea of which way you're going. Like, talk to someone. Okay, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient. Have faith that your angels have the situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare to dream. That's a blessing right there. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. Write down your dreams. What's coming is far better than you dared to dream. So write it, and I guarantee that it's going to be bigger than that. It's going to be some moments of feeling like really uncomfortable and feeling like, oh my gosh, I just don't know what I'm doing. And those are the moments where you need to open your mouth and ask for assistance. there are other earth angels on this earthly plane that are just sitting there with the answer that you need, and all you have to do is ask them. So ask your spirit guides to help you identify the people here on the earth that have the answers and who are able to assist and that fit within your divine blessings, okay? So that is your message and that is your advice, and I pray that it finds you in time and in good health and a good frame of mind. All right, so take care.